In the village of Jasalpur in Gujarat, which is in India, prayers are being offered in the local temple as families are gripped with fear about their children's future in the US. The villagers, mostly from Patidar community, have long seen migration to the United States as the ultimate dream. But the recent actions of President Donald Trump has crushed these dreams. Jasalpur's temple, dedicated to Meldi Mata, also known as Melody, has become a place where families come to pray not for a good harvest but for protection against the threat of deportation. Many villagers have invested large amount of money, sometimes even 60 lakh rupees or more, sending their children to the US with hopes of a better life. But now they fear that new immigration policies under Trump would force their children to return back to India, leaving them with crushing debt and shattered dreams. The fear of deportation has become a major issue for many families, specifically those who use donkey routes, that's an illegal path to enter the United States. Now, these routes have been used by many from Gujarat, and even before Trump came into the power, it had become very difficult to cross the border illegally. Now, these routes have mostly dried up, and many families are left stranded in places like Mexico or Dubai, unable to move forward. Even those who entered the US through legal channels are feeling the pressure right now. Some lawyers have started holding online meetings to reassure the Gujarati diaspora, and few people who are expecting a baby are rushing to give birth in the US before Trump's executive order banning birthright citizenship takes effect. Now, this is all because, according to reports by Pew Research Center, Indians are the third largest undocumented immigrant group in the United States. With over 18,000 Indians facing deportation, the situation is actually alarming. While some families are anxious, not everybody in Jasalpur is worried. Some Patidar in the village strongly support Trump. Many view him as a nationalist, much like India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They believe Trump's crackdown on illegal migration is necessary and it will help protect American jobs and economy. Indians are not criminals. That's what a local man named Alpesh Patel said. He also said, "We are the backbone of America's economy and we will stay there." Despite this confidence, the fear of deportation is real. In the US, undocumented immigrants are now staying out of sight, only leaving their homes for work. They carry papers to prove their legal status, and some even avoid Republican states where the threat of deportation is higher, choosing instead to move to a Democratic state that are more lenient towards them. Meanwhile, immigration agents in Gujarat have seen a drop in business. The migration route to the US have become much more difficult, but for some, it's still possible to make the journey. Those willing to take the risk are still paying agents, hoping for a chance for their American dream. Now, in places like Dharmaj, another Patidar village, going to the United States is considered as a symbol of success. Many families here have at least one family member living in America, and villages bank hold deposits worth nearly 1,100 crore rupees. The American connection is a source of pride, and it brings a better prospects for marriage and financial status. But for those now facing the threat of deportation, this dream is at risk. As the pressure mounts and Trump's policies continues, many Patidars are struggling with what the future holds for their children in the US. The community is united in their prayers, hoping for a divisive intervention from Meldi Mata to protect their loved ones from harsh realities of immigration law.